Welcome to the 5 for 2 podcast with me, your host Adele, where we say no to careers where you're trading 5 days of misery for 2 days of fun. A place we discuss all things career, confidence, and money moves. I want to motivate, teach, and empower ambitious women to achieve more, earn more, feel more confident, and enjoy the work they do. It's all about believing you can have everything you want in your career and then going and getting it. So if you're ready, let's get into it. Hey everyone, welcome to another episode. I hope you're all well. I feel like this episode may ruffle some feathers. Not because I want it to, but the more I was thinking about the concept, the more I thought people are going to be on me for this one. But it has to be said. So let's talk sales. Let's talk selling yourself. Let's talk selling your skills. Let's talking working in sales. Let's just talk everything sales. And I'm going to start here. Everyone who says they hate sales, let me see your bank balance. Because that's why they're broke. The people that say they hate sales and they refuse to do it, that's why the bank account looks like the way it does. Because we are all selling all the time, whether you want to or not. And if you are fighting for your life not to, it will show up in your 9 to 5, in your business, in all avenues. Someone has to be selling. Even people in business, entrepreneurs that want to sell their product, have to sell. And if you don't sell, you've hired a team to sell on your behalf. But sales is necessary. I'm going to break it down in the simplest form. When you see an advert on TV, what do you think that is? Sales, right? When you're driving on the motorway and you see a billboard with like an advert, sales, right? Selling is how people get their product, get known, get their brand out there. Like sales is a thing. In your 9 to 5, it's exactly the same. And that's why in this episode, I want to talk about sales. Because it's how you get paid. And I want to be really clear on that. It's also how you're able to negotiate the things you want. Like when people are asking me, how am I getting like extra annual leave or additional pensions, like higher pension contributions and all the other things that I've been able to negotiate, it's because I can sell. I can sell myself. I can sell my personal brand. I can sell what I have to offer. I can sell what I bring to the table. And that's the only reason why I'm able to do any of the things that I'm able to do in my 9 to 5. It's the only reason, if I'm honest, that I feel like I've got a bit more freedom in my 9 to 5 and a bit more leverage to negotiate salaries in the 9 to 5 world is because I think I'm good at selling and I've learned to sell. And I've resigned myself to the fact that even if I don't like it, because I just want to be clear, I don't love sales. My first job in recruitment was a sales recruitment role. I do not love the sales part, but I had to figure out how to make it work for me and my personality because I am not the hard sales type person. I'm an honest seller, like I'll tell you the truth, but I'm still selling. When my clients come to me, they come to me because I'm helping them figure out what they are good at individually, not what they should be good at, not what the industry thinks they're good at. I help them figure out what are you good at and how does it fit into the career that you're trying to build. Because when you sell the truth, it is so much easier, but you still have to sell. So the first thing I want to talk about is sales and marketing. Because sales and marketing is how you get paid and how you access the best job opportunities, especially in this crappy job market. How you sell yourself and how you market yourself. Marketing, how you put it down on paper, like it's still selling, but how you've marketed your skills. So when I was changing industries, when I left childcare and got into HR, I had to market my skills and be able to connect the dots. So a part of the marketing is showing your transferable skills, but in a way that makes the person want to keep reading. So not just saying, oh yeah, I've got communication skills, you're looking for someone with good communication. No, why do they want someone with good communication? Who is it that you're going to have to communicate with? Have you got a similar example from your current industry that you can translate on your CV? That's good marketing. Now, the sales pitch that comes in is what will be the result of you having that good communication. I spoke about it a few episodes back. Like, I think it's episode 168 where I talks about knowing your industry or job's currency. The same thing. When you're talking about your currency, you're selling. Sales and marketing is how you will get paid and how you will get the best job opportunities. Can you sell yourself? Like, when you show up at an interview, you're selling yourself because the people don't know you, unless it's an internal interview. You are selling your skill. You're saying, I have all these amazing skills and you need them for this reason. That's what sales is. None of us need fast food. None of us need like food delivery services, whether it's Deliveroo, Uber Eats, Just Eat, any of them. None of us need it. We want it. Why do we want it? They have good adverts. We also need to eat. So if they can deliver the food to us quicker and we don't have to cook and we don't have to go out and get it, we'll buy from them. But how do we know about them? Because they were selling. It is no different when you go for an interview. So next time when you think to yourself, okay, why do I keep going for interviews and I don't get any offers? You need to learn to sell better. You need to learn to market yourself better. Market yourself better to get the interview in the first place. Sell yourself more in the interview to get the job. If you're struggling to negotiate, what did you sell them that they would want to be able to give you what you want in return? We all want to be able to negotiate different things in our career, or we all want opportunities given to us. We want people to notice us. We want the promotions. Are we selling them what they want to buy, in theory? Like, are you selling them the thing they want so they're going to want to give you the thing you want? Because that's what sales helps you do. It helps you to an even exchange. And sales looks different to everyone. You don't have to do the tech bro sales, like the super hard in your face. Like, hey, buy this from me now. No, we don't have to do that level of sales. We don't have to do the car dealership salesperson either. And FYI, I know some car sales dealership people that are actually really good and they're not like overly salesy, but I'm talking about the stereotypical, that guy. You don't need to do that person to sell. But you do need to sell. You need to sell your value. We sell our potential. We sell what we'll bring to a new company, what we'll do to elevate a new company. We are always selling. If you are not selling, how are you convincing anyone to give you a job? And for the people that are like, no, I hate sales, I've never sold in my life, then I don't know how you ever got a job. Unless your friend's sister's brother offered you the job, or it was an auntie or a cousin, or every job you've ever got has been through someone you know and you've never interviewed. If you've ever done an interview, you've sold. If you're a mum and you've got young children, you sell every day because you have to sell them a different choice because they're going to make a decision to do some sort of nonsense and you're going to have to convince them to do something else. Sales. I don't care what you say. That is a sales skill. That is a skill within itself to be able to convince someone to do something else. Sales. When I'm at interview and they see me and 10 other people, I am convincing them to buy me. How do I do that? Sales. You have to be good at sales in your 9 to 5, just like you'd have to be good at sales as an entrepreneur. Once you get your head round that, if you decide to start a side hustle or you have one that's struggling, it will get easier because you realize that some of the best skills in the world to have are sales and marketing. Social media is all built on marketing and sales. People are on social media selling every day. People are on social media marketing their brands every single day through all the noise, and then someone finds them. How did you find my podcast? I'm online selling to you, letting you know that my podcast is amazing and you should come and join the 5 for 2 movement. Sales, marketing. I'm marketing the work I do to let people out in the world know that it's here and they can come and learn from me. They can come and jump on board. They can be a part of the movement. They can be a part of this community. Marketing, sales. You can avoid it and you can say, I hate sales. Your bank balance will be like, yes, you also hate money too. I honestly believe the people in this world that make the most money are the best at selling. They are. And don't get me wrong, there are ethical ways of selling and unethical ways of selling. There are honest ways of selling and dishonest ways of selling. But the people doing the most in this world have learned how to give other people the things they want and how to get it from them and not someone else. So in your 9 to 5, you want your current boss or a new boss to want you to be the person to deliver whatever it is they're looking for. So when they have that job description, you are trying to say, I can do this job. Give me a chance. You can only do that through really good selling. So the next time you fix your lips to say, I hate sales, I want you to think about it. And even if you do hate sales, which is okay to hate sales, doesn't mean you can't still be good at it. You can hate something and then be good at it. I hate having to sell myself because I just think I'm that good. People should just know. I'm joking, guys. But what I do hate is having to sell myself. I hate the back and forth, like, oh, just give me the job. I hate let's negotiate the salary. Just give me the salary I want. Like, I hate the back and forth. However, I know that it's necessary to get what I want because the person I'm sitting in front of isn't just wanting to give things to me. Companies don't just want to give away money. They don't just want to give away extra annual leave. They don't just want to give away higher pension contributions. They don't. But what they do want is someone who can impact their profit, someone who can lower their risk, someone who can make their teams more efficient, someone who can improve their systems, someone who can improve their cybersecurity, their IT. Basically, they want someone to make stuff better for them. And if you can make their life better, then guess what? In return, they'll make your life better. But when they don't know you, the only way to convince them that you're going to be able to make their life better or to make the work world better is to sell what you can do. And then once they accept that and are like, wow, this sounds amazing, in return, we're willing to give you X, Y, Z. So yeah, everyone who says they hate sales, I'm going to need you to start thinking about whether or not you can hate it and still be good at it, or whether you can just be like, you know what, I'm neutral. Sales is a part of the world of work. Sales is something that just is what it is, and I need it to get to where I want. You don't have to love it, but you do need it. So yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about in this episode. You guys need sales. Again, you need to sell your value. You need to sell potential. You need to sell how you can elevate or improve something for a company. Selling it's not up for negotiation. I know in one of my recent episodes I said everything's up for negotiation. When it comes to selling, there is no negotiating. You need to be good at selling if you want to be able to negotiate the remote work, the higher salaries. You need to be good at selling yourself, selling your brand, selling what you're good at. Again, truthful selling. It is so much easier and you will feel so much more confident when you are selling who you actually are. A lot of people think of sales as lying. Never. If you lie in interview, do you know how hard it is to remember the lie? Like, I don't even understand why people be lying in interviews. Who are you? What are you good at? How does that specifically translate into the role or industry that you want to move into, or into the role you want to move up into if you're looking for a promotion or an upgrade? If that's the part you get stuck, the bridge, because that's what I call it, the bridge, are you getting stuck at the bridge? So many people I'm speaking to recently are getting stuck at the bridge. They don't know how to translate their experience and sell it into a company to be able to get the bigger salaries. They don't know how to sell it to be able to get into C-suite or get into leadership. They don't know how to sell it to switch industries. If that's the part you're stuck with, book a consultation call with me. That's the part I help with. That's the reason my clients get the outcomes they get, because we figure out, what are you great at? How can we market it? How can you sell it at interview so you can then negotiate the things you want and get the job offers that you want and switch industry? Because you all know I love a good career change. Anyway, I hope this has been a helpful episode. I hope I've made you think a little bit differently about sales. And if not, re-listen to the episode. I'll speak to you guys in the next episode. Enjoy the rest of your week. I hope this episode gave you exactly what you needed and motivated you to confidently take steps towards your next career move. If you enjoyed it, screenshot and share it on your socials, tag me on Instagram, and come join my community of amazing women working on leveling up their confidence and career. Thanks for listening, and see you next time.